Alrighty, good morning. Going to start doing some silent service here. The new uh, campaign for Command. Just a disclaimer, I am very bad when it comes to submarine warfare, but this should be interesting and fun, and hopefully I'll learn something. Or multiple things. Alrighty, so it looks like I'll be playing as the Russians in a series of drills, so likely against Russian assets, in Russian assets. And it looks like I'm going to be given a Delta 4 SSBN, so cool. Let's do this. SLBM test. I guess we're going to nuke something. Who doesn't like nuking stuff? Looks like they've got quite a bit of assets to hunt down subs. And I'm given a Victor 3 escort for my Delta 4 ballistic missile submarine. I almost said Delta 4 heavy. This thing will fire a few Delta 4 heavies at something. Transit to a launch site. There's 3 of them. Receive targeting data. Launch ballistic missiles. I think they're ballistic missiles. So, if need be, sacrifice my Victor 3 to make sure that I can, in fact, get off some ballistic missiles. So, if I have to guess, submarines here. Sierra 2, I don't know anything about that, and an Akula 1. I'm guessing the Akula at least is more quiet than my submarines are, just a guess. I think Akula was a very dangerous sub, but I know very little about this. So this is the launch site. What is this? Safe zone. If this is a safe zone, I want to go close to a launch site. Without running the risk of being detected. So if I'm safe in this area, I'm just going to try to blitz the launch zone. Hopefully not get detected. Whoa, no, leave that alone. So presumably if that's the safe zone, nothing would be within this area yet. But, well, we'll give this a try. It will not be the first time I epically failed in the first minute of a scenario if I run into contacts here, but I'm taking a risk to save time, which I can use in this area to move slower. Alrighty, here we go. So it looks like once I get my ballistic missile sub, my Delta, into one of these zones, I then need to get to a certain depth and launch a special action. So let's just set it to 15 times for now. Alright, so I think I got close enough. Still have tons of time, so I'm going to slow it down for a minute here. And I want to start listening in on whatever, just, to simply set them to cruise. And I'll keep my ballistic missile sub as deep as possible. But for now, what I really want to do is start listening. So I'll slow my attack submarine down. Actually going to slow my ballistic missile sub down. Another pair of sonars would probably make a pretty big difference here. So what I plan on doing is coming up, even stopping and turning my submarine so that I can hear better to the sides and everything else, just to see what's going on. Like going deep, I'm not sure what I'm going to see above the layer, for example. So I'll definitely come up, but only at a slow speed so I'm detected less and could hear better. So I think I'm ready to start trying that. I'm going to start by going to above the layer, or sorry, below the layer. Okay, so both of them are coming up now. Now I'm going to be setting my SSBN straight into this cap circle, and other than occasionally turning him left to right just to make sure nothing's following me, I want him just on that dedicated course. I'll likely be turning this guy much more. Just by turning, the engine is the noisiest part of the ship, so I know Command does model sonar's effectiveness at certain angles. So if I was undetected, my blitz towards this area should pay off with a lot more time to traverse this next 50 miles or so. Now, if I don't hear anything, it's possible I'll take some chances and try to blitz ahead, but I should be okay. on time if I don't feel safe doing it. I think I could set speed a little bit faster. Let's do 5x here. Actually curious if I stop, will I hear better? Because I don't hear anything yet. Okay, so I waited about 5 minutes and did not hear anything. I think that that's as good as I'm capable of listening at the moment, being completely stopped. I'm going to come above the layer and do the same thing. I'm going to have my ballistic missile submarine go all the way back down. Alright, so I don't hear anything. I want my attack sub to come up a little bit further in front. So I'm going to have him dive all the way down. And I'm going to set him to cruise speed. But then once he gets here, he'll be far enough ahead that I think I could set him back down to creep. I'm going to stop right there. That's close enough. So it looks like a ship is definitely with active sonars here. Definitely from this point on would not want to go fast. I'll have to see if he continues to come towards me or not. Of course, if the ship comes towards me, there might be some trouble. If he doesn't, then he probably has not detected me yet. But disclaimer, I am very bad at submarine warfare. All of the detections have been done by my attack sub. And not by my SSBN yet. And there I detected him again. This time by my SSBN. You know, one of the new features here. Whoa. Oh. I don't know why. I thought that was a torpedo for a second. Should probably set it just to be safe, although this is really cold water and so far I've been pretty deep. But there is this nice avoid cavitation checkbox because that would give my position away immediately. But it would appear that cavitation is damn near impossible unless I am extremely shallow. I'm going to zigzag just ever so slightly, just to make sure that nothing is just directly behind me. I'm actually going to take a chance and bring this guy up a little bit higher up, see if he can see or hear anything. Not sure what this is yet. Yeah, it doesn't even say. All I know is that it's an MF sonar, medium frequency sonar, and he's getting closer, it would seem. About 27 miles from my attack sub, maximum of 37 miles. This guy I'm going to have to slow down. I didn't realize he was set to cruise. I'll wait till he completes the turn first. Get a little bit closer. And he's detected again. And it looks like he's headed away from me, so chances are he has not seen us yet, and he's quite a bit far. Now if we look at the sonar capabilities of this ship, 16 nautical mile hull sonar and a towed array. a variable depth sonar, whatever that is. So this is an FFG. Alright. Skunk. Alright, so there's at least 2 ships in this immediate area. Time for us, I think, to check that there's nothing following us again. Just going to do some basic come up, change depth, change course. Change course again. Whoa, I did not want that guy going that fast. Oops. But I have no reason to believe I was followed to this point. So much further away at other points, it looks like there are more ships. I wonder if the contacts we lost are heading that way. probably shouldn't care too much about what's going on over there. Let's go just under the layer. Just vary our depth just a little bit here. Just to see what we pick up, if anything. This almost feels too quiet. I don't believe that there's nothing out there if I am 9.5 miles away. I'm actually just going to stop here for a minute. Whoa. Torpedo in the... fuck. Definitely slow down. Whoa, that torpedo is close. Oh shit. This guy, I need to get in there. And undetected. Oh boy. Well, that's going to cause trouble for me. Actually tempted to go further around. Well, that's a problem. Ouch. I'm gonna try that again. But, I think I'll take a break and try again later. We'll analyze this later, see if there's anything I could learn from this, since, you know, a lot of times it's better to learn from failures, you know? You learn what not to do again. Alright? Have a good day.